Oh.
Hello. Hi guys. Good morning everybody. How's it going? Dimas, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't know where the box is.
I don't know where the box went. But thank you, we really appreciate it.
It's probably broken again.
It's probably broken. That's okay though. Dimas says, don't tell me when the morning is when I wake up.
Onsta, hello.
Hello. Onsta, how's it going?
Martina, Ben, Frenchie.
Space Pirate Fenrir.
Hello.
Thank you very much for the Sammy. Thank you for the subscription. You're amazing. Sorry, I don't know where your sandwich is. Sorry.
It could be a pub sub error.
I think they've
not told us about it yet.
It probably is. Oops. Porky! Porky, you're here! Hello! How's it going? How are you?
I'm gonna go check the voice chat.
You're back from the US! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, no, they're not in there.
Wait, you're back in the US?
He's back to claim the US.
Back to conquer the US. How was your, was it a holiday you were on, or was it like a work trip, or was it a bit of both? A business and pleasure. Answer says back in the US party.
Oh, I think it's working again.
Heck yeah! I'm excited. Yeah! Let it rip. 3-month travel vacation, both work and vacation. That's so cool. So you went over there for 3 months to work.
Depressed.
I might actually... I might ask you a little bit about that, Porky, because I want to do that this year too. I want to take like a month or a little bit more to go somewhere else and work. Because I got a mobile workstation. So I can now kind of work from anywhere so long as there's a good internet connection. So I'm thinking of like taking a little work vacation somewhere. But I'll probably be asking you about like, hey, where do I go that's cheap? Also says come to Japan. That's one of the places I'm thinking.
Porky, the Animorning Challenge, it gets reviewed and set on the first stream of every month.
Yeah.
And then you have in the whole month to submit.
We decided.
The theme this month is fighting games. Fighting in the streets.
Fighting in the streets.
So animate some characters as though they're from a fighting game. This could be anything from animating two characters beating one another up fighting game style, or maybe like some loops or like some attacks for one character. It can be anything, just paying attention to how fighting game characters sell impact and feel good. Yeah, we decided to make it a little bit easier for ourselves, so now it's like a monthly thing and it's always on the first day of the month. First stream of the month. Yeah, first stream of the month every time. So hopefully that'll be like way easier for us to keep track of. And we made a video. Yeah. You want me to play the video? Well, Doig made the video. I made a video. You can play it if you want, Doig. Porky says, I actually really want to talk to you about that. I have a friend who works at Future Club, who used to be Lab Zero for games like Skullgirls and Indivisible. Ooh! Who I feel might be willing to come as a guest to review. Let me know if you think that'd be a good idea. That'd be rad! Heck yeah! What's their name? That'd be amazing. One that gave the GDC talk. That would be amazing. We've been wanting to have like guest reviewers for a little bit, but we always feel bad asking people. But if you were to ask them, that would be really, really cool. It's Aatrox. Yeah, we know Aatrox. Well, kinda. We know of them, but we've never like had a long conversation or anything. They seem really cool though. Yeah, I know. We would love to have them though. I know of Aatrox. Yeah, he's super nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, if they're interested, then we would be really, really happy to have them. I snuck the challenge under the nose of some heavy hitters. Oh, you did? I did. I don't know if any of them will bite. You're hoping they might partake? I'm hoping they might bite. That'd be rad. Like
Heavy.
Heavyweight champions.
Yeah.
Cool. Yee. Did you want to put the video up, or are you good?
Did I?
Oh, okay. Hold on. This is important. There it is.
Oh, wrong lever. Wrong.
Perfect. Fighting in the streets. Oh, I need to tell you guys what the next challenge is.
Are you ready?
This
Accurate.
month's challenge, to be looked at on the first stream of next month, is fighting in the streets. It's animating a fighting game character.
You need to practice one.
Whoa.
So I got some cool examples here. Fighting games, notorious for having extremely cool character movements, extremely clearly telegraphed. So this will be a great study for silhouette. It'll be a great study for poses and pushed poses and exaggeration specifically, as well as stuff like arcs, timing, spacing. What we're going to ask you to do is essentially to just do some movements by looking at fighting games as reference. This is a challenge where I'm okay with you drawing your character side on like this.
I think a big part of fighting game animations is the focus and the understanding of anticipation. In fighting games, you want the immediacy and the instancy that the player's input at the game is listening and reacting to it. So you don't want to have a lot of lead-in time, but there's almost more of a focus on follow-through of what they've done.
Yeah.
So you can still read that an action has occurred.
So look here. Like, we have all these fantastic poses, right? But one thing to note, they're not just straight side on. Like, look at the way that they're using depth here. Characters' feet and hands come in and out of screen all the time.
We await your return, warrior.
Oh, I need to tell you...
wait for your return, warrior.
29th.
Good job, Mike. Awesome job on the video.
Thank you.
You did it!
We did it.
Look at that. The year of competence, everybody. The year of competence. We're going to be so competent this year. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know how competent we're going to be. So competent.
I got off my butt
You did.
and did a thing.
You did. I'm super proud of you. You did an awesome job. The last couple of days, Doug and I have been like just desperately trying to make our way through a huge to-do list of stuff that we put off for way too long. And it feels really good to be doing it. Doing the things. We're hoping that when we get through the huge to-do list, we can like have a more sustainable way of life.
Yeah. Look, I made a new tag for Animorn Challenge. So if you see something on a bit of graphic that has this on it, you know what's to do with.
You know what it's about.
You know what we're coming from.
Yeah. Sorry, I got excited. I guess like because everyone in the chat was like, "Yeah, competence year," and I was like, "Yeah, competence year."
I'll share the tag, and then if you're putting it up on social media, you can put the tag on your own stuff as well. Be like, "This is what it's for."
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right.
Just let people download it.
Yeah. I'll give it to you also, Martina.
Porky says, also happy late new year. Happy new year, Porky! You've been playing a lot of the new Pokemon. I've been playing that too. I'm not very far through. I got Violet. I like all the new Pokemon though. They're cool.
I don't like them.
I really like the crab.
Oh, the crab was cool.
I called it crab meat.
Why?
Because that's one of Robotnik's badniks. So it looks like a crab. And it looks like the Pokemon. So I have a crab meat. It's cool. Good day, Face Daniel. Hello. Hello.
All the cons are kind of slow and you Spirit Bomb. Whereabouts is it? Flood the streets.
Send a Spirit Bomb, everybody. Get all our hopes and dreams together. Dragon Lady says it's a trailer for Animorning Challenge is going to be a new thing. I'd like it to be, because I think that Doig did an awesome job. So I'm kind of like, now that you've done one, I feel like you kind of have to do the others.
You want to help me with the next one?
I'd happily help you, yeah.
We need to come up with a good theme for next a month in advance.
I know what we're doing for next month.
And then we can just play the video.
I know what it's going to be.
You do know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me in secret.
Okay.
So they don't know.
Okay. We discussed it together. That's a hint. You probably already know. You just forgot.
I do know.
You do
I do know.
Yep.
I do know.
There you are.
Oh, it's going to make you all so angry.
Yeah, it is. But you know, it's for your own good. It's for your own good.
You gotta be
We're doing this
tough.
to help you.
You gotta be tough. Yeah, no, I remember. I liked it. I like the next one.
How's everyone so far anyway this week? Can you believe it's Friday already?
Yes.
It's the day I get to watch the Critical Role recap. I'm very excited about it.
Why?
Because all my D&D podcasts that I listened to took a break over Christmas, as well as us.
As they should.
So I went into Christmas and I was like, man, I really wish that during these long days of me being ill, I had a nice long D&D podcast to listen to. But everybody's got a break.
Maybe
So
you
I'm
shouldn't
excited.
stay up to date as much as you do, and then you give yourself a 2-week gap.
Yeah, you're right. I should have not caught up so that I could save them.
Yeah, so if you were always 2 weeks behind, but you just listen to everything you can because you need to fill your days with something.
Dragon Lady says 6 days into New Year and it's already all over. Don't say that. The other day, Mike was like, can't believe it's June. And I was like, don't.
You
Stop.
said that. You said
Stop.
that.
You worked me up to it.
Yeah, I did. But what was it I said?
I don't know. You were like, I can't believe it's Wednesday.
It's
I
March
can't believe
already.
it's March. And I was like, stop. Weeb says, I'll do what I do. Rewatch all of Dimension 20 to fill the void. Doug and I just started watching Never After and Dimension 20.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. We also watched a bunch of Game Changers while we were eating dinner.
Oh, Frenchie says it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Frenchie Anamini. Happy birthday. I hope that you're having an amazing day.
Get burnt.
Get burnt by birthday cheer?
Yeah.
What are you up to today?
I'm modeling some Jellycats.
Not you, Frenchie.
Oh.
I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to like yell at you.
Oh, it's alright.
I don't care what you're doing.
Alright.
I do really. I want to see the Jellycats. I'm excited. Happy birthday, Frenchie. Space Pirate says, I can't believe it's 2025. You stop that. It's not. I think Doig left. Oh, he's back. Doig, I missed you. You were too busy being in a mood.
Who reset me?
Ha ha ha.
Did I get reset? How did I end
Yay.
up back?
Yay. Oh, look, we like one of those figure skaters where they skate around in a circle and their leggies out and then they slowly raise their leggy up and it makes a nice pattern. You know?
Yeah, I was doing it.
Look. I'm really hard. I'm really bad at getting the analog to go up at the right time. Look at that. It's beautiful. Wow. Wow. Oh, Doig, we could probably come up with some kind of skate routine together and then perform it for the people on the street.
Yeah, we could do a pop shove it.
Yeah, we could do a pop shove it
into a eggplant.
It would be amazing to
do
practice a routine together to music and then just start a stream with it. Everyone's like, what the heck is happening? Why are they doing this?
What's the trick where you balance on one wheels?
Oh, a unicycle.
No, for skating.
But it's balancing on one leg.
You know-
we mean like a wheelie.
Yeah, like a wheelie on a skateboard. What's that called?
A wheelie. Popping a wheelie.
Does no one know? I knew, but I forgot.
Hi, little man. Hey, what is it? You want pets?
That was
Come
like
over
the
here then.
secret ingredient to Tony Hawk's games.
The wheelie.
Oh, it's a manual. Yeah. It's a manual.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I had no clue. What a strange name for it.
Yeah. And then there was a reverse manual as well, where you balance on the front of the board. That was the secret ingredient for Tony Hawk games, because you would use those to chain between vert tricks.
Oh, Nesnos says my birthday's this weekend too. I'm gonna forget. Oh, that's awesome. Happy almost birthday. Yeah. And Frenchie says axe throwing and food. That's a good way to spend a birthday. That sounds great.
An ollie is a jump. You jump and you lift the board off the ground at the same time. And I think a nollie is where you do it, but you lift the front of the board off. No, the back of the board off. You kick on the front of the board in a nollie.
Weep says Christ air. Is Christ air when you like do a jump but then you put your arms out in a cross as you go? You like T-pose.
I was thinking about
like a sky dancer.
About ways to make us be able to move our arms a bit better.
What do you mean? They're perfect.
Like what if when we press the button, this makes us be able to move our arms, and like the left stick moved the left arm and the right stick moved the right arm.
I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't want to lose my ability to move my head around.
What if your head would move to like the midpoint between the two arms? So like if you move both arms up, your head would move up.
I think you're getting into like weird QWOP territory with trying to move each arm individually, Mike.
Alright.
Weave says, honestly, yeah, that's kind of it, India. Basically T-posing while holding the board. That's so cool. I want to see Christ there. That sounds cool.
I want to see a 900 Christ there.
What does 900 mean? Is that how much you rotate?
Yeah.
So you'd be like, you would be like a sky dancer if you had your arms out and you were spinning
like a
round and
Christmas
round.
tree.
You'd be like a helicopter.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Right. So what are you doing this morning?
I guess I was just going to do a little bit of doodling for personal projects.
Do some doodling.
Gonna do some doodling. And you're gonna model some jellycats. It's gonna be great. Weave says that, or it's when you skateboard as a kid, then disappear for 20 years, then move a boulder so you reappear at 33 with the board. You go missing for 3 days and then you come back unexpectedly. Pilky says, don't you have a Stream Deck pedal thing? Have your left foot raise your arm and your right foot raise your right arm. Oh, your left foot raise your left arm. We do have a pedal thingy. Only one of us has it though.
Yeah, it's in the box.
You should use it for something, Doig. You made such a case for winning it.
Well, we were going to use it for when you were... when we were doing the gameplay streams, but then I figured out
how to do it.
Motion tracking for your face, so...
Well, now look. You could use it for something.
I could use it for making you reset to where you need to be.
That sounds boring. That's a boring use for it. Use it for something more interesting. It is! It's boring! It's boring. Use it to make us explode or something. Use it to activate tiny mode.
We could just use your hand, the actual Stream Deck for that. Like the use of the pedals to do something simultaneously with something else.
Yeah, doing something that you can't do on the controller usually.
Well, if you were holding another controller while you're playing a game, so like, oh, I need to make it look like I'm playing the game, then you could hit the button then with your foot, or you could reset yourself. So every time. Okay, so real talk. I was editing the Sonic Frontiers thing and scrubbing through, and it's really funny to see you like slide like this during the gameplay.
Yeah.
And then like reset every so often.
I don't realize it's happening until I'm like halfway across the screen. And then I'm like, oh shit, I ended up over here. I shared my screen, so you should be able to share it now.
You can share your own screen.
I don't know how to do that.
It's the icon with the yellow half to the right.
I pressed it.
Now wiggle your mouse. There you go.
Wow. Technology is amazing.
You need to turn on region of interest.
I'm doing it.
So you're not showing all your icons.
There.
There you go.
I did.
And yeah,
Also says use the pedal to kick somebody. I feel like you could use it for something cool.
What about a jetpack?
I mean, yeah. That's pretty cool. Also says Herlock Sholmes. We could use it to Herlock Sholmes. Oh my gosh, honestly, I'm so excited about all the things which are going to happen because of your subathon success. I can't wait for Herlock Sholmes. Don't bring him in here. Hey, you suggested it. But it was your idea. I cannot wait. Wait, Weeb suggested it. Really? I just read Herlock Sholmes. Maybe I just assumed. No, I see you. I see you saying Herlock Sholmes in chat. Don't try. Weeb says, I didn't know such a thing. Tried to deceive me. Have I watched the movie Sherlock Bones? No. That sounds wrong.
Isn't that the Ghibli one? Or at least the Miyazaki one?
No, I don't think so.
He did a dog Sherlock.
Yeah, it sounds wrong, but it also sounds like maybe it's just trying to be like a cute dog. That's Sherlock. If you haven't, feel free to look it up. I'm scared, Porky. I'm scared about what you're telling me to look up.
Is it porn?
Sherlock Bones. I mean, it could be, couldn't it? Porky says, yeah, it's about a dog trying to be Sherlock Holmes. Why do I still not trust you, Porky? I'm gonna look it up.
What do you mean, Doig Onster? I thought that might have been the trap. Like, Porky's like, feel free to look it up. Lol.
Oh no! Porky's right. Porky's being honest. It's real dumb looking. It's just a dog in a hat with a pipe.
Did you ever see the one, what was it, like Patch or something? There was a dog that had like an eye patch. It was a show and they were like a clever dog and they investigate stuff.
No. I've never been really into animal movies.
What's wrong with you?
I don't like it when they either try and put CGI mouths on them.
Oh yeah, never do that.
Or they just talk over the top of them. But the animals, because the animals aren't acting, none of the mannerisms or facial expressions or anything lend themselves at all to what they're saying.
Someone really should have told, what's his face, Favreau, that for the Lion King movie.
Yeah. Like cartoon animals, yeah, cool. Live action animals, I just don't find it very interesting to watch a dog that's obviously following a treat with its eyes off screen going, oh gee, Wilkins, I don't know what to do. I'm not into it. Wishbone was the finest actor of our generation. Who's Wishbone?
That's the one. Wishbone, the dog, that's the one, the patchy one. Thanks,
oh, I thought the dog was called Patch or something.
You know, I didn't know until I knew, right? So,
oh, okay. So yeah, okay. I getcha.
I don't think they even have a patch.
Do they not?
Oh, they do a little bit. They do a little bit. Look at this dog.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. That dog is pretty good, actually. Whoa, they've actually got sleeves.
Yeah.
I was not expecting them to have sleeves. Wishbone was a Jack Russell and taught kids to read. Okay, Wishbone looks pretty good, actually.
Not showing there. Look at that. Sherlock Holmes wishbone. That's what I was thinking of, okay? Look,
Okay.
got a little patch over his eye.
They actually look pretty dope. The kind of movies I'm talking about, and I'm sorry for everyone's childhood because I bet some people really like this movie. Things like Beethoven.
What about Homeward Bound?
I liked the story. It still gave me the weirdness with the animals. Where they were like just voiceovering. These animals obviously like gave no shits.
So, what do you think of the movie Look Who's Talking?
I've never seen it.
I'm gonna force you to watch that
Don't
movie.
know. I don't wanna.
I'm gonna force you to watch that movie.
I
We
wanna
should
watch it.
that movie on stream.
No.
Yeah, I'd get DMCA to make you watch that on stream.
Is it the one with the baby?
Maybe.
No, I know. If there's one thing that I enjoy watching less than animals, it's children. Who am I? Why did I choose animation as a career? Swifty, hater of children and animals.
Which
Oh,
is weird
classic.
because your stream avatar basically looks like a child animal.
Okay, well, I love animals, and I think kids are cool. I just don't like movies about babies or movies where animals have voiceover.
Okay, I would argue that there are some movies about babies that you do like.
One sec. I got a call out Kurzak in chat who says, "Hello, I'm in new place. Haven't installed internet yet. I'm on data. See you all next week. Have a great weekend. Okay, thanks. Bye."
Oh, take care, Kurzak.
Kurzak, good luck settling in.
Snuggle the Mishka.
I hope it's awesome. Okay, Doug, sorry, you were gonna tell me that there was some movie about babies that I like.
A movie about a baby that you would like.
Go on.
Do you take my do you think I can rise to
No.
this challenge? No.
No.
What will you give me if I do?
A kiss.
Higher. Get me lunch.
I'll get you lunch.
Okay. Willow.
Willow's not about a baby.
It's about a baby.
No.
It's about a baby.
There's not a baby in Willow.
Are you serious?
Is the whole thing about them like transporting a baby?
Yes.
I forgot about that part though.
The whole movie is about them making sure the baby is safe.
Do you know what I remember the movie being about?
What?
Willow and Mad Mardigan having adventures.
Right. But there's a baby.
Well, the baby's obviously not a big enough part for me to remember that the baby exists. It's like the baby in Labyrinth. You know, it's a narrative device. It's not a baby.
Labyrinth is also a baby movie.
It's not.
That would be my
That
second
movie is
choice.
about David Bowie and his crystal balls. It's not about a baby.
Everyone's like, I totally forgot Willow had a baby in
Right?
it.
No one remembers the baby.
It's literally the MacGuffin plot device around which all of the other characters and the plot is structured, and yet
No.
you forget it.
I think if it's not in there enough for you to remember it's in there, it doesn't really count.
But the baby has the power of voodoo. What do you do?
Do what? Remind me of the babe.
Okay, I'm realizing now that when I made the jelly bauble, I made the...
Are you basing them on the jelly bauble?
Yeah, I'm using the jelly bauble as a base.
Okay. I'd make fresh jelly cats, but I'm not the one doing it, so...
Why would you make fresh jelly?
Because I might want to make them different.
Yeah, I do want to make them different. But I also want to tear its eye out.
No, don't do that. Why do you want to do that? This is our kittens.
Did it.
Kittens. Man, I'm hungry. First says everyone congrats on your baby. Into congrats on your Naruto device. A good friend has actually just had a baby. And I honestly don't normally think that babies are cute. But their baby is extremely cute. I'm very, very happy for them.
Have you seen them?
Yeah. I'll show you later.
Okay, cool.
Planet Chaos says, remembering the bit in Yakuza where they're throwing the baby like in American football. I feel like I would really like Yakuza.
Specifically because they throw a baby.
Not specifically because they throw a baby.
I love it when they throw the baby.
I just think...
India Swift 2023.
It sounds fun, okay?
Throwing babies is illegal.
Is it? It probably should be.
I guess maybe not the act of throwing a baby being illegal. Maybe dropping a baby unintentionally by throwing a baby is illegal.
I feel like doing anything to harm a baby must be illegal. That's why I was surprised, because throwing is so specific. It's like you needed a law specifically for that? Was it happening that much?
Listen, all laws in all places are always the result of someone being a dumbass.
Yeah. Like, don't get inside the washing machines. And it's like, why do they need to say that? There was obviously one person who was like, this is a great idea.
Isn't there some old English law where, like... Now you can correct me if I'm wrong here.
I mean, I do know everything about English law, so be careful what you say.
Okay.
You're talking to an expert.
Yeah. Isn't there an English law where you can shoot someone if
that is legal in England?
No, you can shoot someone with a bow and arrow if it's on a Tuesday and they're on a beach and you're standing on one leg.
Yes.
There's some weird convoluted law where you can shoot someone with an arrow in England somewhere.
I remember reading that, but I don't know if that's true. Cause
why is that an urban... Why do I know this?
Yeah, because that sounds to me like that's just an example of someone being like, oh, it says it's illegal to murder, but it doesn't say it's illegal to murder if you do it with a spatula and you're dressed as a clown and you're on the Empire State Building, does it?
Yeah, they got to be Scottish. That's probably why I've heard it. It was a warning in school.
Not someone, a Scotsman specifically. Wait, why though? Like, because if it's not someone pedantically being like, well, you didn't state this and therefore it's legal, then it means that they must have made that specific exception.
Yeah.
Space Pirate Femmer says, don't play in the washing machine. Sonic says. That is a Sonic says. That is a Sonic says. For realsies. Ba ba. Is this Pokemon?
Isn't everything Pokemon?
I didn't mean in a conceptual sense, Mike.
I don't know. It's a big track.
They removed the washing machine scene from Lilo and Stitch. Wait, what washing machine scene? Next you'll be telling me there's a baby in Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah, there's 3 sisters in the original.
Yes. Don't you know it's all about the baby? Pilkey says, I believe in some US city, jumping off a tall building is punishable by death. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Oh, Lilo hides in it. They changed it to a hamper. That's really funny. Oh my gosh. They sent it off to their producers or executives or whoever was in charge, and they were like, listen, we're going to have a problem on our hands if people think it's a good idea to hide inside a washing machine. I do remember that from the original, I think. Am I misremembering? Is this Mandela effect because you said it now? I feel like I remember seeing that in the cinema. Surely not. They would have done that before it came out. It was actually in the release. Maybe I do remember it. You've awakened the washing machine memories of me. Ah, the old putting the hand in the pocket trick. Don't know what to do with your hand? Just put it in a pocket. Save it for later.
You want to tell people what you're drawing, or are you just going to draw it?
Okay, I can tell what I'm drawing. I'm doing some Witch of the West personal work. And basically I'm just drawing for fun. There's a character that I'm trying to design. And I've been trying to nail his design down for like ages. And I just haven't been able to. And I guess I hope that if I just keep drawing him enough times, the design will just resolve itself, you know?
So this is Sparrow.
Is that Sparrow? Those eyes, Doig. I don't know about this. They kind of... They have that lopsided look that googly eyes have when one's like just slightly slips down.
They're mirrored exactly
They-
the same.
They look slightly too wall-eyed. I mean... We've said in York, excluding a Sundays, it's perfectly legal to shoot a Scotsman with a bow and arrow. What? I'm not sure how legit it was. Probably
That
would
was
still
it.
be arrested for assault or something else. Yeah, I don't think you could do it without them being like, no, we're actually just going to arrest you. Oh, well, it was a Sunday. Well, then.
I don't know where the beach came from in my head. I guess I always just pictured someone on a beach in York. Does York have a coast?
The York coast. The famous York coast. Maybe I should just design my characters like fighting game characters. Because those designs are always so good.
You could, yeah.
They're so iconic. And they have just the right amount of exaggeration. Man, my nose is blocked today. Like, my throat got better, and then my nose was like, Madame to shine. Smug Rainbow Pony says it's not a bad idea to make them very different silhouettes. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a little bit difficult, I find, sticking to a Western look. Because it wasn't a huge variety back then of costuming.
I always like when you get films that are designed where it's like, it's of the aesthetic, but it's not super accurate. Kind of like the Robin Hood film they made, where it feels a little bit more modern and ye olde at the same time. Because you come out with something kind of feeling a bit unique and different and new.
Yeah, I should probably go for something like that more than keeping it too accurate.
Yeah, because your world has one major difference, so it's going to influence.
Yeah, I mean it does. Like, part of me keeping the costuming a little more grounded is wanting to give the feeling of a more grounded story. But if it's like constraining the designs, it's better to have really fun, awesome designs than it is to be like, yeah, but it's more accurate this way. Like, I'm not gonna let myself use excuses for poor character design. I need to just figure out the way to push it in the way I need to. Nesnos says my cat is absolutely entranced watching you two work today. Aww. Yeah. And Western has facial variety that anime puts in outfits and hairstyles. That's true. I honestly think you can make anything cool and iconic. I feel like I'm making excuses for a weakness in design.
Have you got reference up?
I don't have reference up, but I've looked at lots of reference in the past. I kind of feel like maybe I'm too beholden to the reference in a way. So I'm just gonna kind of try some stuff and vibe with it, I guess. Good morning, Cosmic Armadillo. Ben says India woke up. It had been 24 hours since everyone had woken up as India. It had been a bad day for the 500,000 Indians that had woken up on planes that were still in the air. It had also been bad for every India that needed to call an ambulance and tried dialing 999 in a country that didn't use it, to get through to an India that didn't know what to do, to reach a doctor India that didn't know how to do surgery. At least everyone in the world speaks the same language now. Oh no! A world of Indias. Truly, that is a complete nightmare. Like, I can think of nothing worse.
What, then?
A world of me.
500,000 of you?
Yes. The thing that's great about me, like the best thing about me, is that there's only one.
It's not true. You have a winning smile.
Thank you. Is she? Things India has in common with Tigger. Yes. Next time India deals with being Doig. Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Well, that could get weird fast. That's all I'm saying. What is this music?
Okay, so I downloaded a track.
Uh-huh.
And it's one long track. So I don't know.
Oh no, Doig! Oh no!
I think it sounds like Zelda though.
I think it sounds like Pokemon. But then everything sounds like Pokemon to me.
Corky says it's definitely Pokemon.
I thought so. I've made the lower arm very short. I might need to fix that. Looking at it again now and being like, seems like quite a short arm. There we go. Personal projects are the best. Personal projects are the coolest thing that you can do.
Ooh.
Any idea how long we'll be streaming for? Probably till about 9:30 our time.
So 37 more minutes.
Yeah. Since we started a little bit later today. Do 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 do.
You're gonna ask me what this one is.
What's this one? What's this one?
Oh, it's Animal Crossing. Do you not know it's Animal Crossing?
No.
You just know the tune.
Yeah. I don't know what it's from. Do, do. Louis Zong did a KK slider cover for the Cheers theme song. It was wild here. That's cool. Ben says, I think I might write an actual story about this everyone waking up concept that would probably be a stealth instead of India. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool idea. I like it. It's a good horror concept for a short story or something. Inky Kato, hello! Thank you for lurking with us. Do you remember when we were playing Animal Crossing?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, we played for a couple of weeks or something. Episodes available on our Let's Play channel if you're interested. India was a murderer.
I felt bad though, because whenever anyone came to our island, they'd bring us a bunch of like really nice gifts, and we couldn't like return the favor because we were so early in the game
poor.
and so bad at it. It's just like we had nothing to give people.
Do you remember when David stole the stole the gift that I think Pablo had left?
Yes, like fair.
He was
fair,
like,
David.
"Oh, what's this?" So, are the minds connected, or is it like every single person? It would be like India waking up in the body of like billions of people, or another person waking up in the body of billions of people. It's a good premise.
Sorry, I dropped my pen.
I think there's a Doctor Who episode where there's I think there's a Doctor Who episode where I think there's a duplicate of a bunch of people, but they don't know who's the duplicate.
Oh, like in The Thing.
Oh, Master does this, yes. Really? Oh, okay. I might not have seen that one. Ben, I laugh at that. I laugh at that. Ben goes, "Yeah, there would be billions of India, all of which know your phone number, Doig. No, not even the one India knows my phone number."
That's true. Which is extra bad because it's also my phone number. Because Doug and I share a phone. And yet every single time I need to enter it into any kind of form or anything, I'm like, Doig!
I'm almost there with remembering it now.
I remembered it the other day, but it was purely just like my brain happened to just know it at that point.
All of them would know where we live, yeah. Yeah.
That's true. Although none of the Indians would be able to find it based on their own location. You see, India has like some very explicit weaknesses that would keep you safe. If someone more competent like had this happen to them, it would be much scarier.
I think the world would collapse because everyone would just want to do animation.
It's true, they'd all be like, don't bother me, I'm working. And that would be the end of everything.
But also, in that scenario, why would I be worried? Because I would also be India. I would have been a race along with everyone else.
That's true. What about Grandpa Swift? So, Indy, you've just woken up in Ben's body. What's your plan for the day? I'm going to go and snuggle with his cat. Because Ben's cat seems very snuggly. And like a lap cat. So I would just be like, come and sit on me, cat. This is what we're doing all day. And then I guess I'd put out a Dead OS update. I'd be like, bleep blorp everybody who's bought my game, hello! In this update, I changed all the fonts to be 80s colours. And I drew a picture here. Isn't that Ben's like famous greeting?
Sure.
I suppose I should actually decide on the rest of like everything. I'm just gonna do it all in one monotone and then I'll decide what the colours are gonna be afterwards because I don't know right now. Or putting off doing anything else to the outfit because I'm like, I don't know.
Everyone in the world will suddenly know about Dead OS.
Yeah.
If they're India or if they're you.
If they're... I mean, either way, right? Hello, little girl. What's up? What's up, little furball? Furby.
She gets so excited.
She's like, pets! Let me roll over. What about the Indians that wake up in a war zone fighting other Indians? We wouldn't know what we were fighting about, so we would probably stop. There would be no one to yell at us and give us orders, so we'd probably just stop. Which would be great. I honestly think all Indias would be awful. Like, there are things about myself that I think I would find super annoying if I knew myself. Like, I think if I was actually to meet another me in real life, I'd be so frustrated by them. Are you almost ready to watch some D&D? They recorded it last night. Now they're gonna replay it on Twitch just for me. If you were still the original India, do you think you'd let yourself leader of the world? I mean, you'd have to, right? you wouldn't have a choice. Like, and India's gonna be leader of the world. I mean, I would make everything a democracy. I'd be like, all the Indians have to vote. Because you can imagine you could get into a lot of trouble with yourself, couldn't you? Because you could be like, all Indians have to vote. But because all Indians are India, we know what all the Indians are going to vote anyway. It's all going to be unanimous. So we might as well just elect an India to lead, because then none of the Indians have to bother voting, because they know that the India is going to do what they would want to do anyway. So it just saves everybody time. But I think that every India would be the same for like a day, and then all the different circumstances that they're experiencing throughout the world, like where they're living and what their role is and what they need to do, they would all start to get different personalities anyway, because they would be influenced by their environment. So like that would work for one day, and then the thought of having an India elected because she will choose what's best for everyone because everyone will agree would suddenly not be right anymore, because all the Indians would start disagreeing, because the Indians who like are living in places where there are very apparent problems would care very much about those problems, and the other Indians would care about the problems where they are. So I think you'd need to have like a democracy. Ben says you could discover if you were selfish based on how you interact with yourself. That's true. I know that I'm selfish already though. I don't need it to be confirmed. I feel like you would absolutely though, like the Indians might start off the same, but very quickly they would diverge.
I genuinely do not know what Sparrow wants with the tab.
Yeah, no, I also don't know. Mike just came in and said, I genuinely do not know what Sparrow wants with the tap. And I'm with you, Doig. Like, she meows at me and looks at me and runs around it and puts her nose up to it. So I'm like, okay, I'll turn it on. And then she walks off. Like I've not done what she wanted. And then I turn it off and she runs back to it. So I turn it on and off a bunch. And she stares at me like she's waiting for me to do something.
I think she likes... Okay, so I think I was confused for a little bit, but I think what it is if it's off, she wants it to be on. But if it's on too much, she doesn't want it too much. I think she likes it when the tap drips.
No. Because I have spent a long time sitting with the tap and turning it on just incredibly slightly, which is difficult with our tap because it's kind of all or nothing. But I've done it to the point where it's just been a drip. Mm-hmm. And she walks away from it. She likes it specifically when it's stopping.
Oh, okay.
Like, the drips have to... I think what it is, my theory, is that the drips have to be irregular. Because she likes trying to catch them. Right,
yeah. So if it's a constant flow, she's like, no.
Yeah, if it's like drip, 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 it takes the fun away for her. Oh, it's Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. He had thought about the Indians that woke up doing the hunker chunker with other Indians and both being like, ah, who are you? Except they'd both be like, ah, you're me. How would 8 billion India react to the being only one Cuban sparrow? No, that'd be okay. Because there's so many cats in need across the world that all the Indians would just adopt cats. That's all it would be. The problem would be what would happen to all the dogs. They would just be like wild dogs running around.
Literally, what would happen to all the dogs? It's such a deep cut.
Not that deep.
For all the dog owners who love dogs in the chat right now, it is.
Yeah, their dogs are just going to be wandering around.
Listen, if India wakes up with a dog in your house, that dog is getting pushed outside.
It's not! I'll just be like, ah, dog! Ah! I'm scared.
Finally, the answer to the greatest question of our lifetimes. Who let the dogs out? It was 5 million Indians. Terrible person.
I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm brave enough to be honest. That's what it is.
Yeah, I like other people's dogs, but I don't want one.
I don't always like other people's dogs. Sorry, other people. I like them if they're soft and friendly. But if they are really yappy and really like... If they look scary, then I'm scared of them. Basically.
The new Owl House episode has been leaked.
It's been leaked!
Jeez.
Oh, come on! Fuck those people! Owl House, like, from what I know, Owl House got cancelled and then just got picked up again. It's... Leaking it actively hurts what Disney count as the viewership. If it leaks, nobody watch it. Nobody watch it until it's out properly. If you want to help the Owl House out, then you want it to, you want Disney to see that it's getting good numbers. Weave says, wait, it got picked up again. I thought this episode was the final. Maybe it is. Did it get unpicked up again? I'm so confused about the state of the Owl House. I feel like every time I talk about it, it's either been cancelled or picked up again.
It might be picked up and then this is the finale. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Miss Wiz says also, like, they feel really bad for the people who worked on the episode. Me too! This keeps happening to them. It sucks. Didn't it happen with Amphibia as well? Matt Brady was like, please don't watch the leaks. Please.
So here's the thing. It's not a case of like, well, if you're going to watch anyway, then like, you've watched it here. Crew, like, residuals and all that stuff are linked to where it's seen legitimately. So if you want the creators and the crew to get what they're due, leaks are really bad.
Maybe Disney leaked it, so they wouldn't have to pay the crew residuals.
Well, you know...
Conspiracy theory, but I actually wouldn't put business practices like that past some people.
Yep.
Hey, Micromera! Welcome and thank you so much for the raid! Robin Crumb says it didn't exactly get cancelled. We talked about Our House, by the way. It was always planned to have 3 seasons, but some executive told them to shorten the last season out of nowhere. This is why I hate needing to rely on publishers to get something made. It's because they can just be like, we don't want it anymore. Don't finish the story. And all the fans are like, no, wait.
Micromera, welcome in. Thanks
Welcome,
for bringing
welcome.
folks over. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome.
We are doing some art. This is a jelly cat. It's gonna be modeled after what, like, I'm gonna make models of each of our kittens. So this is just a blank one for now.
And this is a man. I'm designing him for one of my personal projects.
He's looking cool.
Thanks.
So when are you gonna update it so that if we kill the raiders, they get timed out? That would be counterproductive.
Yeah, time out everyone who comes over in a raid. Okay, so already... Oh, I see. Because I've decided that I was going to just use a black and then semi-transparent it. it's now making it difficult to adjust the colour of this. Ah, what a fool I've been! Damn it. Okay, that's okay.
So India wants to have it that when the Raiders win, we get pulled into a new room called Break, and we're behind. You see, we're like streaming from behind bars, and then it's up to you guys to try and break us out. So that's on the cards.
I don't hate giving his hair kind of a bit of a purplish sheen.
Yeah,
actually, it's just semi-transparent black. Like it's a complete accident, but I kind of like it.
I found a really cool tweet about how to add some nice lighting that I think you'd like.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I put it in resources. Do you want me to find it for you?
Oh, yeah, thanks. Inkin says, Indra, I want to say thanks for the Secret Santa. I keep looking back at her face and it's just progressively making me grin more and more. I love it. Aw, that's awesome. Oh, you're welcome. That was fun. I would have loved to have spent more time on it, but unfortunately I got ill over Christmas. So I was really like, ah! when I did that. But I'm really happy that you like it. I like the way the face came out too. He says, purple hair will never catch on. I don't know which I like best. Like, there's something I like about the understatedness of just, like, giving them more regular coloured hair. But then the purple's, like, kind of neat. Oh, the green's also kind of neat. But maybe it's too anime. We just leave it like that for now. Oh wow, thank you for the Jabba case, guys! What the heck?
Resources. Yeah, I think you'd like this. I'm gonna link it in chat if you can catch it before Jaffa Cakes explode it. Do you see it?
Yeah. I got it. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
You want me to put some dramatic lighting on this? How do they do it?
I think it's like they add a base thing of a multiply layer on top, and then they erase away the parts where they want the light to hit, and then they use like an overlay soft brush around the areas where they've erased to make it look like it's glowing. And I am 100% stealing that for everything. I've done it in parts before, but that just feels like it's got a good good track record of being good to do.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Basically, like, you have your midtones and then you add a shadow layer, and then you're like, I don't want this part to be shadowed, so you erase away, which is it feels cleaner.
Oh, my black is actually kind of semi-purple. I didn't realize. I thought it was just looking that way because of the colours around it.
Maybe go even darker.
One sec, I'm just gonna sample all layers and just oop. Okay, now I can go even darker.
Cool.
Darker, yeah, darker. And then I'll use a mask instead of an eraser. Now, the problem with dramatic lighting is that I have to know where to put the lighting and understand form. So I'll just go for it.
Yeah, if you're using a mask, like, you just unmask it again.
Sergeant Zeta says, help me settle a bet. Are you guys in Australia or the UK? That was, by the way, that was me trying to do an Australian accent. We're in the UK.
Yeah.
We are. I am English. Doig is not.
You lose the bet.
You lose the bet.
You just said wait, really? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from England. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe it. By the way, our wall calendar finally came for us to organise ourselves with. And we put it up and we were like, yeah, awesome, wall calendar. And we looked at it and it was like Queen's birthday was marked on it and we were both like, ooh. Ooh, this wall calendar was printed a little bit ago, wasn't it? Oh no. Jedi Cyberpunk says, so in the UK, that is why they can kill a Scot on a Sunday with a bow and arrow.
I'm not going to York anytime soon on a Sunday.
Yeah, be careful. I want to take you to York.
Why?
You know. Just for fun.
Uh-huh.
York's a great place.
Where is Doig from then? Guess.
Yeah, you'll never guess. Chat, don't tell them. I feel like it's just target practice. Can you give a clue? Let me see. Let me see what they guess first.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you! Thank you very much, White Pac-Man!
This is the point where I stop talking so they don't have any new material and they have to rely on their memory.
Aw. I think chat's already accidentally given it away. So don't worry too much.
A Germanic country. That's interesting. What would be a Germanic country?
Germany?
He's from the internet.
It's Doig from Twitch.
I live in Twitchland. Yeah.
That'd be a terrifying place to live.
It's Scotland. I can't say Scotland without sounding just a little bit more Scottish when I do.
Scotland? Where are you from, Doig?
Scatland.
Scatland?
Scatland.
Land of the Scats.
Okay, I got some weird topology going on here.
I did the lighting thing, Doig. I got bored. So I gave up.
You're still doing it.
I did, yeah. Well, I said I got bored and then I was like, no, but I could add a bit here.
Does lighting bore you?
No. It's more that I'm not good at it, and so I get frustrated at it, and then I'm throw a little hissy fit and refuse to do it anymore.
I think that's looking pretty cool.
Thanks, love. But now we have to colour the lighting because it's more fun that way. Porky says, Doig, do you know how to play bagpipes?
I do not.
Would you ever consider learning?
No.
Aww. Everything's better with pink lighting.
Well, that's Pink Shadow, really.
Miss Wiz says, Doig, do you wear a kilt? Do people think you know how to play bagpipes? Not generally, no. Like, I think generally English and Scottish people are kind of like, yeah, we get it. It's honestly mostly like, it's mostly people from America who are like, do you actually play bagpipes? But I think England's like close enough to Scotland that we all just like, yeah, don't worry, we get it too. Like, do you all wear top hats and monocles and drink tea all the time? Only one of those things is true. I'll let you guess which one it is. It's the monocle!
Of course. We should have known.
As I sip my tea. Have you put a traffic cone on the Duke of Wellington? That is a tradition. That is a tradition.
I have not.
I haven't personally, but I've seen it. Oh my gosh, why Pac-Man, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. Congratulations to Weeb on your gifted sub. Treat it with care. I forgot what the next part of that person's tutorial was.
It was soft thing with an overlay to make it feel like the light is glowing. Okay.
I tried to do an inner shadow and it didn't quite look very good. Oh, inner glow is pretty good.
Do the tutorial.
But don't look, I worked out a thing on my own. It's cool. You just wait. You're gonna be super envious of what I've done in a sec.
I think they also add a motion blur.
Ooh. Yeah, but my way is cool as well.
Can you add a motion blur to a mask?
I don't know. But looky. Boy,
Do you got cooking?
pay attention to me.
I'm
Look what I
looking.
did. It's cool. Wow.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. I did that myself. Worked it out myself. It's pretty cool. If you don't compliment me, I'll compliment myself.
I said it's cool.
Don't feel like you really meant
I
it.
don't think it's as cool as the results that the
Alright,
tutorial give. though.
Fine. I'll look at what they did. Okay. I'm looking. Then they motion blur. Okay. Filter. Blur. Motion blur.
Oh, good luck money hole. Did we miss this?
Good luck, money hole!
Single Pedal says, putting the Iron Zine together last minute. I've never also been drawing a lot of John Doe comics. I'm about to try and have them printed as soon as I make covers for each comic. I'm very busy, but it's good. Also, congrats, Krzik, for moving. That's a lot of good luck money holing right there. I hope it divides equally into each of those. You haven't seen our art. Maybe you have and you just don't know it.
Use airbrush with a light colour for the glow. Okay, I'm gonna do it, Mike. Where's an airbrush? The light colour. Let's give it kind of orange.
You still have your inner glow on.
Yeah. Do you want me to turn it off?
Just curious.
Fine, there. Off.
See you Monday, Martina. Take care.
See you, Martina!
Hey, Gwillem, how you doing? How's
Hey,
the dragon doing?
William.
It's a Dargan. It's
What's
a Dargan. Everyone, put on your fireproofs. What brings you to our neck of the woods? How's it going? Oh, you two bring me. What else do I need? Aww. Aww. Thank you.
Oh, what do you think, Doig?
Looking cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's looking cool.
Remove those 2 layers?
Oh, that is really cool. I'm gonna retweet it. I just saw them be like, here are different effects you can get with the same thing. I'm like, oh shit, they look awesome. Wow. Okay, if I remove those 2 layers.
There's another layer, I guess. Yeah. So group those layers. Yeah, turn it off, turn it on. Yeah.
I feel like I made the shading too dark.
Yeah, me too.
There we go.
There you are.
There I am. Here I am! Make it greener though. Yes. Now it's more like they're on a sunset. Put a background behind them. Put them in the Wild West.
No, I don't like the green, but that's just me.
Shut up. I like the green.
I know you do, but...
Feel like Wild West. Feel like Wild West.
Wild West wouldn't have green.
Feel like Wild West.
Or at least make it more luminous green.
Check
Like
the body
intentional.
open.
That just looks like cold.
It does. You don't know.
Alright, I don't know.
Look at this. You just wait. Wait and look at this. 1 second, please. Uno momento, por favor. Oops. Oh no, everything's semi-transparent. I was a fool. Aha. But behold, the old Wild West, definitely very... Oops. Like this background. What is this background? This fucking like photoshopped together. Cobbled. Okay, yeah, that's a bad background. I can do better.
Yeah, if you want your art to match against that,
I don't want it to. I mean, I'm just trying to put a place in, you know? I'm not trying to actually use it as the background. I just wanted to, you know, have the vision. Division. That's the same one again. That's not what I wanted to paste in. Yes. 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 Filter. Select. Modify. Contract by 2 pixel. Oops. Invert. Delete. There. Look, see, Doig, it kind of works with the lighting. So I was thinking like sunset-y.
Do you want me to show you a cool thing I found out about?
What? Like, but you didn't even respond to what I was saying.
It looks great. It looks really cool.
Oh, fine. Fine. I feel like it doesn't because your response is nothing. Fine, I'll make it more green.
Don't make it more green.
More green.
It's very clearly that it should be more orange.
Green. Don't you love green? What's wrong with you?
It's an unnatural color, so you need to kind of lean into it.
You're unnatural.
So it needs to be either a green light source, or they need to be standing on something that's very green. And the photo doesn't have a big green.
I like
screen.
it.
Right. I'm gonna show you a cool thing, okay?
Okay, show me a cool thing.
Right. So, create this.
Thank you for the thoughts.
So let's say, India, that you have a shape, and the shape is
That's slander.
pink, and it does this, and you're like, oh, cool. And then maybe we'll take the Wild West photo.
Don't.
No.
Don't. Let's find something different.
Okay. This was already up, so.
Oh, go on a train. Have a great day. See you later.
You got the wishbone.
There they are. The wishbone is here
Yeah.
to teach us.
Okay.
Mm.
And then we put the shape on top of the wishbone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And then we're like, okay, and then we have a text, and we're like, it's wishbone.
Can you send this to me?
It's a wishbone. Okay.
Mm.
Now, if you wanted to see wishbone through the letters, what would you do?
I'd turn that into a mask.
Yeah. You turn it into a mask.
Yeah.
But
Are you showing me anything which is relevant to my drawing?
no. I'm showing you a cool thing I learned 2 days ago.
And
I'm also showing the chat a cool thing.
But it was going to be relevant to my drawing.
No. Well, it could be. It could be. So you would make a mask.
Yeah.
How would you go about doing the mask?
I would control click on the wishbone layer. And then I would go to the pink shape and click the mask button.
Good. Be like this. And then you would invert it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would take the text away.
Yeah.
That's very cool. But what if you wanted to change the word?
Then I guess I'd be fucked. Unless I did a text layer on the mask. I don't know if you can do that.
I don't know if you can do that either. But I do know that you can do this. And you double clicky. Sparrow's asking for attention. I'll wait.
No, you can keep going.
No, I want to show you. I want to show you though.
Okay, I'm watching. I'm looking.
Okay.
Yep.
So you get do double clicky and you get the box, right?
Uh-huh.
See this thing that says knockout? Too shallow.
Shallow.
Give me a second.
Knockout. My name is Wishbone. I am a dog. I solve crimes with my amazing mind. I got a little coat on, got a patch on my eye. I'm Wishbone. Don't forget the crow mail. Uh-oh. Did we miss a crow mail?
I did it a different way in other examples.
India. Oh, I got this one. It's not leaving the screen. Get off the screen. Doig. It's not working. I can't take it off the screen again. Thank you. Wait, but that was the one I needed to read. I can't bring it. Oh, there we go. India woke up. She was India. Nothing seemed suspicious. India went and turned on the TV and the news presenter said, India woke up. Buy Dead OS. That was odd. India went to the shop and the shopkeeper said, India woke up. Buy Dead OS. India was getting worried. As she hurried home, everyone was saying, India woke up. Buy Dead OS. She burst into the flat and into Doig's arms. Doig, I'm scared. Doig looked at her and said, India woke up. Buy Dead OS. This was Ben's world now. Not Ben's world. It's just like that show that used to be on. What was it called? Colin's World. Or something. Doig, I'm stuck again. Help me. Doig. It's not working. Doig.
Just let it go.
Oh. Why didn't you just tell me that to begin with?
I forgot. Look. It's Wishbone.
Yeah.
And you can see him through the text.
Uh-huh.
And I move the text around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's it, Wayne's World. Whoa! Look at that. That's amazing.
I learned it.
You learned
Did
it.
you see how to do it?
Yes. You go onto the text and you say punch out,
Knockout.
knockout, and that's it.
Nope. You weren't listening. You were doing the pro mail
I was-
in the middle of my explanation.
No, I wasn't.
How rude!
I would never.
And then you brought something up on the screen that hid what I was doing from everyone.
No,
How rude!
no, I didn't. I'd never do that. I'd never do that. Don't listen to him. It's slander. I'd never do that. You all saw that that didn't happen. I'm sorry, Doig. Please tell me how to do it.
Here's my layer stack. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I do this just so that I can throw a whole bunch of stuff into this folder. So this folder, you see how it has this little icon here?
Uh-huh.
This is the knockout icon.
Oh.
And I bring the fill down to 0%.
Mm.
So everything inside of here, if I do like another layer
Mm.
and just like draw.
Yeah.
Thing.
Ah.
I'll do the same effect.
Eh.
Yeah, everything inside of this group will knock out, but it'll only affect this layer that's inside, because I've set it to shallow. I think if you set it to deep, then it would go white because it would show everything right down to the background.
Oh.
So yeah.
Wow. Okay, let me try. That's the wrong button.
The cool thing about this is you can still apply, like, you know,
Ooh.
strokes and stuff to the group, and it'll apply. And you don't. Yeah.
That is cool. Let me try. Why are you laughing?
I don't know, cause you. I don't know.
Let me try. Okay, so I make a group. And then I double click the group. And I do knockout shallow.
Yeah.
And then I press OK.
Yeah.
And then I add some text into the group.
And then you have to bring the fill down.
Then I have to bring the fill down.
Yeah, you see how on your layer stack you've got opacity and you've got fill.
Yeah.
Bring the fill down on the group that has the knockout
Okay.
blending mode applied.
I did it.
Okay. I can't see your layer stack, so.
Oh.
Okay. So.
Shrugs, thank you so much for the raid.
What I would do here is I would create another group that contains both your knockout and the thing that you want to be knocked out.
Why?
Because that's how, if you've set it to, well, try setting it to deep and it might do it.
Oh, is it not working?
It's not working currently.
Still not working.
Did you bring the fill down?
Yeah.
Did you bring the fill down on the layer that has the knockout applied? No.
No.
Do it
I
on
thought you
that
meant on the
one.
text. Oh!
There you go.
Hold on.
So since it's deep, it's going right down to the background.
Not that you'd be able to tell either way, since there's nothing else underneath it.
Yeah.
This is cool, Doig.
Right?
This is cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It solves a lot of stuff where you have to do some fangled masking and it's non-destructive.
I need my Wild West background back so we can see it properly. You see, this is cutting through that as well.
Yeah.
I don't want it to.
So group 1 and group 2 together.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. 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 Wow. Die.
Why did you write die?
I don't know. I just wanted to write something. Wow. It's incredible, Doig. Truly, you're a master. A master of the shop of photos.
So,
Yeah, Renee says, wizard! Bones McGee says, wow! Shrugs is just being super nice. Thank you, Shrugs. How was your stream?
yeah, so if I go to where I learned this on, I've got the Animorning challenge tag, and because the shape itself is a vector, and because the hashtag and the font are a vector, it means that I can take. Don't know why it's huge, but it means I can take this and resize it, and because it's vectors, it doesn't care about being resized. It can be scaled up and down no matter what. It doesn't need to be a smart object, and I can still edit it. Just see how it's getting pixely there?
Aye.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because I wanted to have a way to like punch through behind the Animorian challenge and not have it just opaque all the time.
Miss Wiz says, I love Doig and his little fighting pose so much. Me too. His little determined face.
Oh yeah, that was something that you did for this was you were like, what if you tilted your mouth? So I'm gonna make it so that I can tilt my mouth in the future.
It's really helpful for expressions.
Yeah.
Miss Wiz says he also looks so non-threatening, like hugging a teddy bear that's feebly trying to punch you.
How dare you?
I think you look extremely threatening, Doig.
I'm a first Q in Shotokan Karate, I'll have you know.
I thought you hated cues.
This is a Kibada Joitsuki. I'll fuck you up.
I'll wait patiently. Doig,
What?
I have to go. I have to leave you all.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me draw my boy.
You're welcome. I think you kind of want to go darker on the shadow for more of that dramatic lighting.
I could do that if you want. I just went too dark to begin with. So I pulled it back.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, we'll head off then.
Who are we raiding? We could raid Paper Box House. There's also Noir Punk. There's Dan Jones. Oh.
Who do you want to raid?
Oh. Probably Paper Box House.
Okay.
What do you guys think? You want to go hang out with a cool artist slash storyboarder slash voice actor slash musician slash cool dude?
I think they're all asleep.
Everybody fell asleep.
They're all going to wake up.
It's a Friday. It's that kind of morning. I'm going to go and have a ham sammy.
Humble Sambo. You owe me lunch.
Bones McGee says, I'm up. Why do I owe you lunch?
Because I said Willow.
Yeah,
It's a
but
movie about a baby.
I don't think that was a movie about a baby. I disagree with your interpretation of a movie about a baby.
Okay. Describe the film Willow to me.
There is a person called Willow who's trying to learn magic, and he meets extremely ruffled dude called Mad Mardigan who seems completely off his rocker, but then ends up actually being super cool, and they journey across a vast landscape together to right wrongs, fight evil, and to help Willow complete his journey.
I don't feel like that's an adequate. That could be a description about so many other things that.
Yeah, but it is a description about Willow.
No,
and I feel like
I don't feel like you haven't thoroughly described the movie to me.
Well, that's because I don't remember exactly what the movie is.
You can't describe Willow without mentioning the child.
I can. I just
No,
did.
you described every fantasy film ever.
Not every
There's some
fantasy film
guy
ever
trying to
doesn't
learn
have-
magic,
That
and he
isn't-
meets a madcap person,
Name
and
one
they
other
go on a
film.
journey together. Is what you just told me.
Name one other film where someone is trying to learn magic that isn't Harry Potter.
What Sorcerer's Apprentice?
I don't know what that is.
It's a Nicolas Cage movie where he's a wizard.
Well, Nicolas Cage movies don't count.
You want me to name another film where people are trying to learn magic?
Yeah.
Fuck you for putting Harry Potter in front of my brain.
It's specifically Willow. I also mentioned Willow and Mad Mardigan, which aren't in other movies, so you know.
Last Unicorn, thank you.
It's not about him trying to learn magic, though.
He learns magic throughout that film.
Yeah, that's his character arc, but it's not about that. It's about the last unicorn. You know what Willow's about? Willow.
Willow's
You know what it's not called?
Willow's not about Willow.
You know what Willow's not called? The baby.
It's about Willow getting the baby to safety.
Well, I don't think that's the title of the movie, Doig.
It's the plot of the movie.
No. The plot is Willow's learning magic and Madmartigan's there
but
too.
He only learns that because he goes on the journey. And he goes on the journey because he finds the baby.
The baby could be anything.
It could be, but it's
The
a
baby could be like an apple, you know.
Lord of the Rings. I don't know if anybody actually learns magic in Lord of the Rings.
I mean, you do have a point, actually. It's not the point you're making, but you do have a point bringing up Lord of the Rings, in that it is about Frodo and Sam transporting a ring to Mount Doom, and the ring could be anything.
You're right.
But it is explicitly about them transporting a ring.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't necessarily matter what the ring is, but the movie is about that.
So what's the film Willow about?
Willow!
Willow transporting baby.
Okay, fine, I'll buy you lunch.
Yes.
You make a good point.
Thank you.
Does Avatar Last Airbender count? It does. It does, actually. Am I saying the baby is a MacGuffin? I am saying that. All right, let's...
I'm trying to think whether I would count bending as magic.
It's a magic system.
Is it a magic system?
Yeah. It depends how broad you want magic as an umbrella term to be.
Yeah, I guess it is a magic system.
Mm-hmm.
I guess mystical.
Yeah.
Is also kind of magical, sort
like
of.
they don't have actual magic in Airbender.
Also, we started watching Rings of Power, and I have a theory about a certain character, but I was telling India about, like, what Gandalf is, and just how wild the lore is about.
Yeah, he was
about
me
wizards and Tolkien.
He was me thinking Lord of the Rings was a relatively grounded fantasy story, and then Doig is like, "This is what Gandalf is," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's not just some dude who learned magic, who like read it in a book or something. Okay, that's all I'll say, because I don't. If people don't know, then you should either go and find out yourself because it's very fun, or you should like not if you don't want to know.
Bones McGee's like, yeah, Gandalf was pretty much an archangel.
It's amazing. I was like, that is wild.
Yeah, you get once you like get outside of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings kind of container, and you fall off the edge of Middle Earth. Suddenly it's like, no, but Cthulhu's real actually, and Middle Earth is like,
is Cthulhu in Middle
gem
Earth?
In a very, very, very big what?
Cthulhu's not in Middle Earth.
Not explicitly.
Oh,
Cthulhu.
okay. I thought you was. I was like, no way.
But like, it's like, these are these small events inside of the story you just read that's hundreds of pages long are the workings of some really just huge powerful beings. Also, I think the Ringmaker's sus.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you think that? I don't think anything's going to go wrong with the rings.
His hair.
All the elves have amazing hair. My favorite.
Is your favorite the king?
Absolutely no shade on the actors playing the elves, because I think they're all great. But my favorite thing in Lord of the Rings is when an elf just looks like Barry from the pub with a wig on. That's my absolute favorite, because I always, and maybe like this is just because popular media has warped my perception of what elves are, but I always expect them to have like very fine elven features, like somewhat sharp, kind of pointed noses, you know, I don't know. I just like, there's an image of what an elf like facial structure is in my head. And I love it when it's just like, it's just some person.
Yeah. Who is playing the king? Because I recognize him, but I don't recognize him.
And as everyone says, India's never met a trash elf. Well, now you say that, I think trash elves sound like the coolest thing in the world. Can I be a trash elf? In Tolkien's writing, he never mentions them having pointed ears. Are you serious? So there's like even fewer physical differentiations between elves and humans. Corsic Armadillo says usually an elf is 50% ears, 50% cheekbones. Corsic Armadillo, that's 100% it. That's it.
Benjamin Walker. What were you in, Benjamin Walker, that I'm recognizing you so thoroughly from? It's Lincoln! Oh, that's what it is! Oh, that's what it is! India, do you remember the film we watched when we were flying?
Yes.
Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
Yes.
The King of the
How
Elves.
could I ever
is
forget? That was a great
Abraham
movie.
Lincoln. I'm staring at this guy's face in Rings of Power and I'm going, I know you.
I know you.
I've seen you.
Abraham Lincoln was an
Who are
elf.
you? That explains why he's so strong.
Oh my gosh, Ben says I read The Hobbit and mistook aloof to mean the opposite of what I thought. I thought aloof meant jolly and prancing and happy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Little Puffling says, but he was the one that said female dwarves have beards, right? I love that. Wait, if Tolkien is the one who said female dwarves have beards, how come none of the female dwarves have beards?
I think isn't
any of the media?
Isn't the female dwarf beard thing Pratchett?
I thought that was Pratchett, but hey, little man. But I do love that and think that that should be the norm for dwarves. You heard a squeaky door cat? Yeah, that was Kuma coming in going, give me attention. Because Amazon doesn't like bearded women. Let's all go back in and Photoshop beards onto every dwarven woman. Every dwarven woman. Oh, he's cute. He's slumped over Doug's shoulder. Baby dwarves have beards in Dwarf Fortress. That's great. I do love I like the idea of like dwarf beards come in super early. Like you have peach fuzz when you're like 8. Stapping Darkross says Tolkien did not mention women dwarves outside vague mentions. He was too busy writing about elves again. Ah, the elves. Everybody's favourite screen hoggers.
Alright, we'll head out.
Yeah, we gotta run.
Who were we raiding?
But Rings of Power is cool so far. I'm enjoying it. Who are we raiding?
Yeah.
Paper Box House, I think. Unless you would rather raid somebody else, which is totally fine.
That's fine with me. That work? It did work. It did. I got it.
Terry Pratchett is actually the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Terry Pratchett's incredible.
He's a goat.
He is. Alright, everybody have an amazing time over at Paper Box House's stream. Thanks for hanging with us while we did some fun art.
Yeah, thank you.
And until next time.
May the rest
of your day
be ruled
with
adventure. Take care, everyone.
Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow.